What's up guys, this is Sunny Cheese. I am doing strategy videos once and for all. Actually no, I'm not. I'm probably going to play some StarCraft 1 after this, but in the meantime, the strategy is the BattleCruiser rush. Everybody loves BattleCruisers, except Protoss and Zerg get annihilated during this rush. Okay. Everything is standard, but you get your gas before your barracks, so it's kind of a weird build in a sense. So here we go. You get your 9 supply depot. Come on. Oh, 10 supply depot. Sorry, my bad. You send the SCV at 9. And then you get your 11 gas, which is weird. Really weird, but you need that extra gas for the Starport Tech Lab and the Fusion and the BattleCruiser. So here's the 11 gas, and you get your 12 barracks after the supply depot is finished. Also, maintaining constant SCV production. There, I'll open this up. So yeah, if you see this probe in your base or anything in your base, just but try and make sure that you wall off or something, because this is a really weird build, and if the Protoss is smart and knows, or Zerg knows that Terran goes 12 barracks, 13 supply, then you should be in a little bit of trouble. But I forgot my 12 barracks because I was busy chasing that, probe out of my base. But don't mind me. It doesn't really make a difference. You just have excess minerals. That's it. Oh, and I forgot to do this.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Okay, so you want to scout the opponent. Now, I'm playing against No-Go, who is my best friend, kind of. And I saw him build a forge, so first thing I thought was cannon rush, because that's what he does best. So, I went around and scouted his base. He doesn't have anything except probes and cannons.
Our SCVs
so I don't have anything to worry about right now. Now after this is done, you want to drop your factory immediately at 16. And once this factory is half finished, you want to get your refinery. So just about here, you want to get your refinery. And also keep making marines. That's what I was gonna say.
Upgrade complete.
That's half done. Drop that mule. Get that thingy. Refinery. But also maintain SCV production. Now, this is kind of tricky when you're doing this, because you have to push within 7 minutes, or else this won't work. After this is done, you want to drop your starport, and then get that tech lab on the factory, so you can switch the starport onto the factory without losing any time. And one mistake that I did was not checking out if you put any proxies around here. Like if you put it here, I wouldn't have known. If you put it here, that would also be dangerous. And if you just gotten like warp prison or something, then it would have been killer. Now after the starport finishes, starport's at 19 supply, by the way. After starport finishes, you want to attach that tech lab and also get your the fusion core for the BC.
Gangway coming through.
Now around 29 supply, you want to get that BattleCruiser and keep making marines and SCVs.
Additional supply.
Now if your opponent scouts this, he'll probably start making cannons and stuff, but No-Go on the other hand, he just made cannons anyways. I don't know why, but that's him. And 29, like I said, you want to get that BC out. Exactly what I did. I did get it. Come on.
Armed and Get ready.
Yeah, I did get it, but then I got supply blocked because it cost 6. That's why I built that extra supply depot just in case. So now, I have 6 Marines, a battlecruiser, SCVs. That's all you need.
Who wants some?
I'm not even kidding. That's it.
SCV ready.
Okay, but there's a catch to it. Because when you make a battlecruiser, you have to repair it just in case.
Gangway.
So now I sent a Marine to check out what he had in his base. If he had like mass stalkers or mass zealots, I would
Additional
be
supply depots
dead
required.
basically. But
Additional supply depots
I
required.
saw that he had cannons, and he probably surrounded his entire base with cannons, so I wouldn't banshee him. That's no-go for you.
SCV ready.
What I did was I used Hellions just in case he had zealots and kept making SCVs, and once that battlecruiser finished I would have a banshee on the way just in case he'd have anything else just to mop up the mess, you know, banshee. I got the engineering bay just in case he had
SCV ready.
what do you call it? Observers, that's right, and he sent his probe in. And then that's when he spotted battlecruiser. But afterwards, when you get your battlecruiser, you want to drop that command center. Now, Nogo was completely prepared for this. Yep, at the same time, he wasn't prepared for this.
Want a piece of me, boy?
I did some pretty bad microing on my PC, so it eventually died.
Ready to raise some hell.
And I scouted his base. I knew he put cannons around just in case, banshees. And he dropped a pylon in here for some reason. He wanted to cannon me. And I switched tech to banshees just in case he would do that. Probes are tricky.
Additional supply depots
So,
required.
in response, Nogo built a lot more cannons and used up a lot more minerals to build up a lot more of those protection that he had. Now, I don't agree with his thinking, but I also can't say anything because that's Nogo's build.
Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required.
And I got supply blocked because I was busy macroing. Okay, so here's the command center. You want to build it, and then you also want to build, well, for me, I had to transition into tanks because he had a bunch of these thingies, cannons, and I didn't want to die, so... So he built a lot more cannons around his base. That's what I noticed. And it was a waste of minerals. He could have built a bunch of zealots and just went down here and mopped up this. One battlecruiser. And I didn't think he would expand either, so... Anyway. You can transition into anything from here because this is a 1-1-1 build. Effective. I would have gone for drops right here. You wouldn't have expected that, but I had banshees and I wanted to see what he had in his base. He had a lot more cannons, and I saw that this was what do you call it? Cybernetics. Actually, no. I think this was a Cybernetics 4 right over here. Let me check that out. Yeah, that was a Stargate. But yeah, I saw the Stargate and I knew he was going to go for Void Rays. That's what he does. So now I built siege tanks to kill off all these cannons right here. But what I like about Nogo is he actually goes for upgrades. He's really good at those upgrades. Okay, so goes directly for Void Rays, which I don't get because Marines could easily mop up the void rays. Probably to take out my tanks or something, but yeah, I switched tech into tanks, and there we go. Lift it up, gonna drop it here, start mining, and also go for another expansion right over here for the gold, just in case he did build enough void rays. Because I don't know how fast void rays build. They take 1 minute to build, but he has chrono, so it takes less than that. But if he did build enough void rays, I would have been screwed. So I went for Vikings after I saw that. Mass producing Vikings and dropping another starport. And you got supply blocks for building void rays. So use these initial 3 void rays to take out my siege tanks, which was a smart idea. But one mistake that I had was not turning these SCVs on auto repair. Auto repair helps a lot. Here it comes. And the Vikings really screwed him over. Screwed Nogo over. It's just something that he had. Vikings are really powerful. Are these armored? I know I did a ton of damage to them, but... And my macro is slipping again. Because of these siege tanks. But anyway. He did eventually take out my BattleCruiser, so that's something that should be said. And he did take out my siege tanks, so that's something that also should be said. Vikings got killer range. So now I lose my PC because he does that, but it doesn't matter, it's already GG, so... And if I just move my tanks up there, he's gone. Anyway, that's how you do the BattleCruiser rush, transition into anything else. Sent all his probes at me. I didn't see this. I didn't see this one. That was amazing though. Lag. Connecting the battle? Huh. Anyway, his cannons are gone. There's no way. My micro does suck, unfortunately, but I beat you with crappest micro. Imagine if I did have awesome micro. Yep, and that's GG, guys. BattleCruiser Rush, I am Code from Sunny Cheese. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe.